So we can't have Breast Cancer Awareness Month without talking about the things that actually impact breast cancer survivors on a day-to-day basis. The majority of my patients are actually breast cancer survivors, and the conversations that we have include a lot of things that they're struggling through. So I thought I'd share some of those things here because maybe it'll help you understand things better, or maybe you can relate to it and feel less alone. There's so many conversations that I have with my patients around the fact that doctors are telling them to just eat less, exercise more. And we discuss that that's actually not just them. It's not what they're doing, because oftentimes they'll be like, I'm doing the exact same thing I used to do before and I would always lose weight, but now I can't do that. The reason goes beyond what you're doing or not doing. The reasons are because you've been shoved into full menopause a lot quicker than you might have. It's because there's been treatments that can also impact your hormones. It's because your risks for things like hypothyroidism are higher than the general population because potentially of treatments, and that can also lead to weight gain. There's so many other factors that should actually be looked into before we start blaming the person. The other conversation I had with a patient was all around the fact that she was just sort of pushed away for the side effects that she had with her medications. This is something that happens all the time. The reason that it happens, though, is because, well, it's just a medication. You're going to be on it for a while, so there's nothing we can do about it unless you want more medications to go on top of that. And that's the last thing that a lot of people actually want. What we do want is to be heard, to have more investigations happening. For example, a patient says, I'm so exhausted. The answer can't just be, well, it's your treatments, because there's so many other things that we know about cancer survivorship, where there's possibilities for anemia or B12 deficiencies, iron deficiencies, vitamin D deficiencies can also cause fatigue. There are many factors here that should actually be looked into before we just say, essentially, you just have to live with it. The more we're able to support cancer survivors during and post treatments, the better they feel, the better it is long term.